Tonight, we look at a place most people will never see. A small dot on the map, but one of the most strategic places on Earth. It sits uncomfortably close to China, serving as a forward operating base that keeps a close eye on Beijing. The soldiers here are on the front line of a new global competition, fought with surveillance and presence, not bullets. Does this base make the world safer, or is it a dangerous flashpoint? Its existence forces us to confront the future of global power. American bases in the Pacific are nothing new. They're a legacy of World War II. After the war, the US built a network of installations from Japan to Guam, designed to project power and contain communism. Today, with China's rise, these bases are more important than ever. The base near China is a critical link, now focused on managing a complex relationship with a powerful competitor. Its location is everything. Being close to China gives the US a significant advantage in response time and intelligence. If a crisis erupts in the Taiwan Strait or South China Sea, forces from this base can respond within hours. Persistent surveillance from here reminds Beijing that the US is always watching. Some regional allies welcome this presence as a security guarantee. Others fear being caught between two giants. The base is a stabilizing force for some, a source of tension for others. This delicate balancing act defines modern Asia-Pacific politics. The American base stands at the center of it all. It's a symbol of commitment and a constant source of controversy. The stakes have never been higher. But to understand the base, you have to understand China's rise. Economic power fueling military might. China's military modernization, from aircraft carriers to long-range missiles, is about securing its interests and asserting global power. This expansion challenges US dominance in the Pacific. China's anti-access area denial strategy aims to keep US forces at bay. The US base near China is a direct response, a foothold inside that defensive bubble. Its presence complicates Beijing's planning and ensures America can't be easily pushed out. The base is a forward staging point for air and naval power, and a hub for intelligence and surveillance. Its purpose: monitor China, respond rapidly to crises, and project influence. The US wants to know what China is doing, react quickly to threats, and reassure allies. The base sends a clear message. America is a Pacific power, here to stay. It's a strategic countermove in a high-stakes game. The balance of power in the region depends on it. The world is watching. What happens at this base day to day? Surveillance and intelligence gathering are at its core. It's home to advanced listening posts and sensor systems, vacuuming up electronic signals and radar emissions. Intelligence experts analyze this data to track Chinese military activity. Spy planes and high-altitude drones fly missions near Chinese airspace, gathering vital information. These flights often provoke tense encounters with Chinese jets. The base is also a key node in the US military satellite network, providing secure communications and early missile warnings. Space-based surveillance lets the US see deep inside China without crossing borders. Beyond intelligence, the base can rapidly deploy bombers, fighters, and naval assets. Its presence is a powerful deterrent, both eyes and sword of the US military. This is the digital front line of modern warfare. How does China see this American base? As a relic of the Cold War and a threat to its sovereignty. Beijing views it as part of a US strategy to contain and encircle China. Chinese officials call it a direct threat, a dagger pointed at their coast. This tension creates real risks. Close calls between US and Chinese forces could spark crisis. Both sides test each other's limits in contested airspace and waters, a dangerous game. The base signals American resolve and reassures allies, but also provokes Chinese nationalism and military buildup. It's a classic security dilemma. Each side's actions to feel safer make the other feel threatened. The result is an escalating cycle of mistrust and military spending. This delicate dance shapes the future of international relations. The world feels the impact. Does this base make the world safer or more dangerous? It depends who you ask. For the US, it's about stability, upholding international law, and deterring aggression. Without it, the region could become more volatile and allies more vulnerable. China sees the base as a source of instability, fueling an arms race and increasing the risk of conflict. Beijing argues the US is acting aggressively, and that withdrawal would bring peace. The base is a spark in a powder keg, a symbol of deep mistrust. Managing this rivalry is the greatest geopolitical challenge of our time. Will the US double down or seek de-escalation and dialogue? The future is unwritten, but the world is watching. The answer to peaceful coexistence or conflict may be decided here.